Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got yo man, prayers up for Boosie, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to that in a heartbeat, man. Who else we got over here, man? We got the judge reading some lyrics, man. This ain't never good. It ain't never good when the judge is reading your lyrics, alright? We got cause of death being determined, man. French Montana, man, what went down with that? We got some, the Keith Murray sexcapades, man. We got what Lord Jamar got to say on that piece, man. And some nonsense with your president, man. And Ebro is wilding out here. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Hey, yo, if this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. That notification bell's waiting for your taps, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man, so go on and touch that too. All right, look, check this out. This man Ebro is wilding out here. I'm just trying to mind my business on the gram. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to mind my business on the gram, get a last minute piece of news to give to you, and this is what I see. Take a look.
Been blown away by Crabtree's hands and his ability to suck in these balls.
Tyrell Williams, he beats Cox.
Yeah, and somebody's going to get that gobbler at the end of this game too. Josh Bynes has been coming all night long, but then he pulls out and it's just hard. It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big.
Diggs gets a much-needed blow.
He's a thick wide receiver who is powerful from the waist down.
You have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and delivers it really well.
I know Ebro's like, them sports announcers are wildin'. Them the ones that's wildin'. No, bro, you wildin', man. You done found someone that was able to find some kind of a compilation like that, and then you post it on damn Instagram, man. I'm just trying to do the right. Lady, please watch the road. Look, oh my gosh, the lady trying to put lotion on while she driving down my street. Look, man, never mind all that. Ebro, man, stop bugging, man. Stop posting stuff like that, okay? Now you done did that to us, we had to do it to everybody else. Damn it. Check this out, man. Let me just throw this out here, man. You about to hear some big news potentially concerning Vladimir Putin. You know what I'm saying? Vladimir Putin. All right? According to Ukrainian intelligence chief, they are revealing in an interview that Vladimir Putin has cancer and the man will die very soon. I don't know, that's just gonna be big news. We are new, we give you celeb news and we're giving you news in general, and I think that's something that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? I think there's something that you need to consider. All right? And so I don't know what that's gonna, what that might mean? That might mean that war might be over, because guess what? Just guess. You're like, I'm bad at guessing. I always mess that things up. Okay, look. Let me get this one to you. All right? Putin, look, listen. I said Putin. The Ukraine, United States. Can you get your story right? Can you do this, bruh? It's the weekend, son. Can you do it? I can do it, man. Just give me a chance, coach. Listen, the United States is going to be sending Ukraine another $3 billion in military aid. You're like, oh my gosh, how much money is we gonna send to these people? I don't know, bro. You need to go speak to Mr. President, all right? We are sending Ukraine another $3 billion in military aid in a massive package that includes dozens of Bradley vehicles. You're like, what's Bradley vehicles? I don't know. I'm just telling you that we sending all our chips over to the damn Ukraine. There's something about the Ukraine. There's a reason why. Why would we keep sending these people billions and billions and billions of dollars in aid? What is it? Is there no one in Europe that got money? We got all the paper. Ain't nobody want to help these people? Now I don't know if I ever told you before, right? But years ago, before I did this channel, I listened to an interview. Before I did this channel, there was one chain of podcast interviews that I listened to on the regular when it came to hip hop. Just one. Okay, it was the interviews with DJ Vlad that DJ Vlad did with brand Nubian legend Jamar. You know what I'm saying? First, my peoples introduced me to the interviews with Jamar and Troy Terrain. Reality check, saw a Star, you know what I'm saying? From the Star Report, all right? Then I started watching Lord Jamar interviews, okay? They were hilarious to me. And I love the way the man speak. I'm sorry, I just can't. You know what I mean? I like the way he expresses his points, okay? It was very hilarious, very insightful. You know what I'm saying? I didn't agree with everything the man said, but who eats everything off the plate? You know what I mean? Now, brand Nubian legend Jamar has his channel, You Know What I Mean Godcast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And he has addressed Keith Murray and his strange sexcapade stories that he's been recently making a whole lot of noise with. Now, you're probably thinking, what kind of stories? I'm talking kissing and telling sexcapade stories, man. I just told you that, all right? Now, I haven't really posted any of those stories because I don't know, they were weird. It was kind of sad to even watch how, listen. I didn't cover those stories because watching it was downright cringy, okay? I don't even want to subject you to that. Plus, I never respected it when people talk in detail about their body counts. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's like listening in detail to you talking about the time when you was the master of your domain. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care about what you're doing with your genitals, bruh. You know what I mean? But I will show you what the Nubian legend Jamar had to say about Keith Murray's antics. Take a listen.
Keith Murray is out here wilding in these internet streets. Keith, you from my era, got love for you, but you wilding right now, Brody. You know, the way Keith is looking nowadays and the way he speak is like somebody that's on dust. Like when he's talking and he's kind of like that's some dust shit. Like, it's hard for you to form your words a lot of times when you smoke dust. Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I smoked dust back in the days, way back in the days. And part of what made me not like it and stop fucking with it is that it's hard to communicate when you on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't kick it to bro. It's like it's whack. Let's keep it real. It's corny. Like, bragging about box that you got back in the 90s and we're here in 2023 and apparently, you know, it seemed like Keith was eating a lot of box without hitting it. Like, even though he tried to say that and I don't know, he's telling the story as if, like, you know, you was back then or some shit, like you was a young kid, you know, bragging to other young kids about some shit, like, you know. But it's like, we grown ass men right now, and a real man is not supposed to be kissing and telling these women. Okay, I'm gonna tell you straight up. And don't try to get mad and all of this type of shit. Oh, Lord Jamar was talking about me eating boxing. Man, take that shit somewhere else. I'm just letting you know, as somebody from your era, you know what I mean? As one of your peers, the shit you doing right now is whack, Brody. That shit is super fucking corny. People's taking advantage of you, I think, with these interviews, having you say shit like that and allowing you to look how you was looking on the camera and all of that type of shit. Like, come on. Offer the man some lotion or something. Like, come on, man. Stop it. You know? And I do see this, you know, that dialogue, they definitely getting lost. Like, he don't even realize what he's doing. He don't realize that he's being made a fool of at his expense. So wake up, Murray. We still love you, but cut the bullshit.
Now, hopefully that played. That was the Unanimity Godcast, man. But if it didn't, essentially the man said, men that kiss and tell and do cuff-ish like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like how can I say this better? Kissing and telling is a disgrace. It's a disgrace when you do it as a man. If you're a man, no one really should do it. But just from man to men, you shouldn't do things like that, okay? It's a disgrace. You probably shouldn't do it. I mean, you know, come on, who does that? As what dudes do that? You kissing and telling. Come on, man. You should be ashamed. All right, what's my time looking like? Oh, I'm doing really good on time. This might be short. Listen, I'm sure you already heard French Montana was shooting a video outside a Miami restaurant called The Licking, okay? You know, like lick off a shot. Anyway, someone apparently got their pockets ran and the joint escalated something serious and 10 people on the video shoot caught hot ones, all right? Rapper Rob 49 is in stable condition, and French Montana's bodyguard, last I heard, was fighting for his life. Take a listen to what the news broadcast had to say.
A Fox 35 News alert this morning, 10 people injured in a shooting. It happened outside of a restaurant in Miami Gardens. Witnesses telling our sister station in Miami they heard up to 15 gunshots in quick succession, sounding similar to an assault rifle. And Fox 35's Amanda McKenzie is following the story. She's live here in the studio this morning. And Amanda, witnesses say that rapper French Montana was actually filming a music video outside the restaurant at the time.
And police have not said if this was from someone shooting into a crowd or if there was an exchange of gunfire. According to our partner station in Miami, it happened while rapper French Montana was shooting a video outside of this restaurant called The Licking. Authorities responded to the scene just before 8 o'clock last.
Now, folks are saying that someone got robbed and then someone started shooting a switch at the crowd. Look, now, a switch, you're like, what's a switch? Basically, a switch is anything that turns a regular gun into an automatic weapon. Okay? Very dangerous, and as far as I understand, I think it's illegal. Now, French did provide his thoughts, but to me, it sounded like the same kind of message he had when his driver got popped. He posted, what did he post? He posted, let me see if I can pull it up. He said, last night I was in Miami celebrating the release of my CB mixtape with friends at a local restaurant. I'm like, why are you always trying to plug? See, when his dude got popped before, he came, like, they interviewed him on his way to the car, and he started plugging his, like, mixtape. And here he is again. We talking about now his bodyguard got popped, and he's plugging his damn mixtape. Bruh, like, don't you understand timing is really everything. But it says a lot to me, like, when your peoples get popped, but you trying to plug in your music. Anyway, he said, we unfortunately were at the wrong place at the wrong time when an incident took place that left people hurt. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims and families at this time. I'm over here like, bro, you should have led with that, man. Yeah, I mean. Now, French, that's what he said. That's what he said. Where we at over here? How much time I got? What's my time looking like? I think I'm still doing really good on time. Let me do my shout outs real quick. Yeah, let me do my shout outs real quick. What shout outs we have on deck? I thought I had a couple. Shout out to Mika Monroe. You know, Mika Monroe, she be in like I think, I see her on Insta all the time. You know what I'm saying? Mika Monroe, she everything. Do you know that Mika Monroe is everything? You like, word? Yeah. There are some people that are like that, man. They are everything. Let me see what Mika Monroe is, because apparently she is everything. Mika Monroe showed up in our comment section, and just to let you know, when I say everything, what is she at? Where the real Mika? Come on, can I get the real Mika Monroe on Insta? Because I know she out there. Is she? Oh Lord, I can't find her. Now I can't. Now, because every day I always see her, but now I can't find her. Incredible. Anyway, Mika Monroe is. She a model. She a content creator, content developer, digital creator, photographer. What is it? Publicist? Model? Did I say model before? Philanthropist? Whatever. She's an activist. She's everything. Okay. Shorty showed up in the comment, and she's beautiful. Did I add that? She said, I got married at the courthouse. This is referring to yesterday's video on Fresher. She said, I got married at the courthouse to this day. I never had a wedding. Oh, really? Wait. Somebody just sent me something. Chase arrest. Reporter. We'll talk about that. I got married at the courthouse. To this day, I never had a wedding. We'll be celebrating 22 years of marriage, April 6, 2023. Oh, man, shout out to you. That's big. She said, most of our friends had big weddings, and none of them are with those same people today. I honestly still want one, but I'm nervous it'll cause a divorce after the pattern I see. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. Tanya Pinkston said, probably fighting about the debt from the wedding cost. Yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening. And Mika came back and said, I can see that too. Right after the honeymoon, they coming home to an empty refrigerator, no lights, car payment past due, but it was all good just a week ago. Yeah. Mika, I think you're 100% right. And I have seen the same patterns. When people spend a lot of money paying for their wedding, I see them same people paying for the divorce while they still paying for the daggone wedding. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot. You know what I mean? And it says a lot too. So if you could avoid it, man, you know what I'm saying? Don't go broke on a wedding. You know what I'm saying? Put all your chips into your marriage and make your marriage hot. You know what I'm saying? Make your marriage hot. Your wedding. I mean, I understand some people want a big wedding, so put something into the wedding, but don't go broke on the wedding if you're smart. Crisis King came back and said, bishops are not to be brawlers. You gotta read, Mr. Filthy Lucre Lover. You leading sheep astray. Crisis King is coming straight out of scriptures. Okay? Scriptures say that bishops should not be brawlers. Okay, so Bishop, what is his name? Whitehead, talk about he want to fight Uncle Murder. It looks like he ain't been deep in the scriptures like that. Although Bishop might say, hey, look, I just want to play with the man. Play with the man sound crazy, but I think he just want to throw hands real quick, but he don't want nothing to be like angry. But still, it's a bad look, Bishop. Adrian Jones, my man said, Celeb, I'll be listening to your broadcast since your first video, but I thought today would be the day I joined the comment community. But still, no shout out for the mucker. He said, I've been trying not to curse ever since, man. My first thumbs down on another job. Well done. My first thumbs down. You must mean my first thumbs up on a job. I can't possibly believe you said a first thumbs down. But shout out to you a bit though. You know what I'm saying? My man said, keep teaching and preaching. We listening. All right, man. Appreciate that bit, though. We don't appreciate a thumbs down if you gave it to us. We got Mika Monroe right here. Who else we got over here? I done gave somebody a whatchamacallit. And, all right, I think that's good. And Jaquan Faison. Jaquan Faison said, yo, you confusing aggressive. He was on the backup channel, The Source. My man said, you're confusing aggressive delivery with passion, because that was the big conversation about the GOAT, whether Biggie was a GOAT or not. And, what's his name? The dude from The Lock said that he thought Biggie was a GOAT. I forgot his name right now. His name escapes me. Okay. My man said all the rappers you named for delivery, like Onyx, Vaughn, Tupac, NBA YoungBoy, they're all aggressive rappers. Listen to Biggie's first album, and it was almost a totally different person than his first album. He ain't no GOAT. Oh, my man said ain't no greatest of all time. Okay, I can get with that, man. And I like the way Jaquan explained that. But look, let's get right back to it. Wrap this bad boy up, man. I don't got all day. I got things to do today. You know what you got to do today? I got to go get a cabinet. Anyway, we say whatever we want, right? And be like, yo, you feel me? But when people say back to us what we said, we don't be feeling that joint. You know what I mean? Don't it hit different when people be reciting your words back to you? Look, I even in prayer, I be going to Jesus like, in John 14, you said, whatever I desire, if it's in accordance with your will. You know what I mean? Like, I be going in. But man, is it the worst when my students say, didn't you say we wouldn't have to take the test if a majority of us passed the quiz? You know what I'm saying? I be trying to front like I don't remember saying that. You know what I mean? And they be showing me the video. I hear that, John. I'm like, he don't even talk like me. You know what I mean? Take out a sheet of paper. Anyway, a rapper's worst nightmare happened in courtroom, and it happened to Young Thug. Okay, take a look at what went down in the courtroom. Take a look.
Associate of YSL released a song on YouTube titled "Slime Shit," where the lyrics state, "Hey, this is that slime shit. Hey, YSL shit. Hey, killing 12 shit. Hey, fuck a jail shit. Hey, cooking white brick. I'm not new to this. Hey, so I'm not new to this. Hey, I'm so true to this."
Of course it sounds bad without a beat. Look, you're missing the point, okay? This ain't a good look. Listen, the whole time I'm listening to the joint, I'm thinking, please don't say F the judge. Please don't say F the judge. Please don't say F the judge in the lyrics. And then the judge reads F the judge. I said, oh, well, there you have it. You know what I'm saying? Look, if he had pulled a sheet of paper out of someone's hand and gave them a paper, if Young Thug pulled a sheet of paper out of someone's hand and gave them a paper cut and was guilty, the judge is giving him 30 years plus life. Tell me I'm wrong. You know I'm right. And finally, hey, look, man, prayers up for Boosie, man. You know what I'm saying? Boosie is, Boosie, I think he's been suffering with like diabetes. You know what I'm saying? I think he's had diabetes for a minute now. Okay. He said, yo, man, this diabetes, he posted this. He said, this diabetes issue is hard, man. I've been fighting this sickness since 19 and still I can't shake this ish. Woke up sick as F. Y'all keep me in y'all prayers. I'm going through some things, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Definitely throw up some prayers for Boosie, man. A lot of people go through these things, man. So not only throw up prayers for Boosie, man, but also throw up prayers for the people in your family, man, your friends, people that you know that's going through similar situations, man. This stuff is hard, man. You know what I mean? It's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I learned, man? It doesn't matter. Like, you can have a lot of money, you can have a little money, man. But when you're sick, and your money don't do nothing. You know who I think about all the time? Steve Jobs. You know what I'm saying? You know where Steve Jobs is right now? In heaven or hell. You know what I mean? And last I knew, he was like, I got better things to do than to be in church on a Sunday. So I said, I think I know where you might be, bro. But all I'm saying is this. Money don't mean nothing when you're sick. And as far as I remember, there are people that have much more paper than me that are dead right now. You know what I mean? From a sickness, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you sick, man, that don't make the bed. When you rich, but you're sick, if you're sick, your riches don't make the bed feel any better. It does not make the bed feel better. You catching my drift, man? In other words, man, money means nothing when you are sick. You might could get some help when the doctor's like, yo, man, ain't that much we could do. Then ain't that much that could be done. So, all like, at that point, it's just like prayers up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, man. Yo, be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source. Your source, Celeb News.